Hey, what's up, guys? It's Chicken Sandwich, and I'm going to bring you an interesting commentary today. The gameplay in the background is a little old, so don't mind it. So, let's talk depression. Most people suffer from depression. It is a down mood into which people often have the worst of thoughts. I have depression on some level. Usually what helps my depression is talking to people. Okay. Let's talk about how depression really affects people. Depression often brings them down into a down mood and makes them where they can't see the bright side of things. Often brings a more pessimistic view about everything, to where you always think the worst is going to happen. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel to where things are going to be better. You don't ever see the positives in things. Even if something goes good, depression could be so bad that you completely miss it. Like, a person could find a $100 bill and says, well, it's probably not going to be mine anyway. It could have this amazing event happen and miss it because of depression. Now let's talk cures for depression. Depression can be cured in a number of ways. Most common is medication. Some people can't afford medication. I don't take medication for depression I suffer with. I usually a good conversation. If I can latch onto a good conversation emotionally into a positive aspect, it's a little bit of work. But if you can talk out your feelings and stuff like that, it helps relieve the stress of depression. It will also help you if you're with somebody who naturally, when you're around them, makes you happy, like a good friend, girlfriend, best friend, a mentor of some sort, you know, someone really positive in your life could really help you. I don't necessarily endorse going to see a shrink for depression, but you can. It is a solution. I just don't personally endorse it myself. But to each his own. Every situation is different, especially with depression. You can't expect every solution to depression to fix every case of depression. It's all different. It's based on, like, you can be depressed because money, you can be depressed because someone's sick, or you're sick, or you've got a dying loved one, or someone has died, and conversation to me is one of the best cures for it. A good night's sleep also helps if it's kind of more of a chronic depression. If you can get a good night's sleep, you will always feel better. Then, to me, you can also eat stuff like chocolate will help because it releases endorphins in your head.
Friendly care package inbound.
And other things that release endorphins in your head that aren't illegal, not like methamphetamine. Do not take methamphetamine for depression. That's horrible. Don't take any depressants. Don't drink alcohol. Don't do that. Even though you think alcohol is going to help out, it's not a solution to many problems. The only time I ever endorse alcohol as a solution to a problem is if you got a cut and you need to sanitize. Let's talk about my experiences with depression. I have suffered from depression for over 10 years. I've never taken medication for it, and I don't plan on taking medication for it. However, if it ever gets to the point where I feel like medication is necessary, I would take medication. But as of right now, I still kind of suffer from it. I have some personal problems, I have financial problems, you know, and it really bums me out. But at the end of the day, I'm still alive. I have my cat. I still have all the necessities I need to entertain myself. I can eat. Won't ever go starving. I have a roof over my head. I have people who love me, and I have my friends. And it's not a terminal depression like some people might have. I've had depression in the past because my mother has fought cancer for over 10 years. Right now she's still suffering from cancer, and it's got me bummed out. It's actually terminal cancer. But at the end of the day, I know she'll be
Kill
alright.
confirmed.
Not
Kill
in the
confirmed.
sense like she's not gonna die. I mean, we all do, but she's going to live her life to the fullest until
UAV
it
on
comes to an
standby.
end, and that's something that kind of relieves the depression. Like, I know she's not going to suffer. She's going to enjoy the rest of her life. Then, also another one is, so I have relationship problems, and I'm trying to work those out, and I have work problems, and I'm trying to improve on those as well. I'm just, and those are things that kind of get me down. And I have one of them lives where it seems like whenever I think something's going good, it always turns out bad. I always try and, okay, move on from that.
Friendly UAV
Then-
inbound.
Loneliness is also something that gets to me because I'm a very social person and I like to be social. But when it comes down to, like, I'm alone in my apartment right now. My girlfriend's coming over, so everything's really fine. But like, if I stay here to an extent, then I start getting depressed and lonely, and it really just kind of brings me down. Now let's talk about how I cope with it. Normally, I like to play video games as a coping mechanism to almost any problem I have. If I have a real problem, I'll call my best friend. He's always been there for me, and he's helped me through a lot of depressing moments. I'll do something creative that helps me, like I'll draw, or if I just try and write something,
Kill confirmed.
I'll think on the subject to see if
UAV on
there's something
standby.
I could do to move myself forward and out of depression.
UAV inbound.
Keep my mind busy. Busy
Stealth
minds
chopper
only
inbound.
are a temporary solution, though, because when your mind becomes unbusy, you'll go immediately back to that depression. You've got to work yourself out of the depression instead of work in it. Like,
Friendly
I like
orbital
doing
VSAT
stuff
online.
that challenges me mentally. Like, I like playing card games, like trading card games like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon on some occasions. Like right now, if I get depressed, I'm going to open my 2DS. I'm going to play Pokemon Y. I'm doing awesome on that too, so that's one thing. Those are things that can help me
Care package
fight my
inbound.
depression.
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
Also,
Hellstorm missile on
another way to
standby.
do it, fight depression that I do it, is set a goal. If there is a project that you're working on, set a goal to finish it. Because there's
UAV
nothing
inbound.
more satisfying than finishing a project.
Lightning strike coordinates received.
And
Inbound.
on that note, I'm going to finish up this topic by saying this YouTube thing is helping me with my depression. And I want to say, if you
We
like
have
the video,
succeeded in our
like the
mission.
content, like it. If you want to see more, hear more, don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye.